I strongly do believe that as a grown adult that I cannot blame the opposite sex for my mishaps. That's just what I believe, point blank. I think that's their truth. But somebody's truth could be also somebody's lie. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you clicking on that link and checking out my video, regardless of how long you stay. This is Alex Magee TV. Welcome back if you're already subscribed. If you're not subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you click on that subscription link down below. Leave a comment if you agree, disagree, however you may feel. I strongly do feel that we need to stop placing blame on the opposite sex or whoever that we're dealing with when it comes to the whole dating scene or relationship. Because the thing is that we have to adjust our attitude just a little bit. You understand? Because we have to be able to look inward within ourselves when it comes to situations, because we're too busy pointing our fingers towards others and then we forget that we have 3 fingers pointing back at us. So think about it. If you're going around saying that all women are trash and you don't know all women to be trash, but just the ones that you dealt with, is your statement really accurate? Think about it. So all the women that you dealt with, in your opinion, is trash. But then again, are you taking responsibility about the times that you've been trash? And it's the same thing vice versa. You know, if you're a woman and all the men that you dealt with, you're just saying that they're all trash, but what about the times that you've been messed up? A lot of people don't really think about the things that they done in the times that they wasn't perfect. And a lot of you have to stop letting these social media influences getting in your head as if you're perfect or the sex that you are is perfect. I'm not going to say any name about what social media influences that I have in my head, but sometimes you have to remember a lot of these social media influences and whatnot, they are going to cater to your needs mentally, you know, because they are going to say a message because you are their audience. That's true. You know, so they are going to want you to keep coming back to their platform because your view is feeding onto their ad revenue. So of course, I'm going to want these people to keep coming back so I can keep getting paid because of their view. So of course they're going to want to keep feeding onto your head more and more and more and more. So they're thinking in their head, okay, so how can I get them to keep coming back to my platform? So I'm going to keep saying what they're going to want to hear. So what are they going to do? They are going to enable you. That's just fact. And I'm sorry, it's going to be true. You know, they're not going to tell you how you can improve. They're going to tell you things so that they can keep enabling you to make you appear to be perfect. And it's true. Because how come a lot of these influencers are not saying things to help you improve or to help you reflect, to see the error in your ways too? Like, yes, of course, don't get me wrong. There are messed up people out there that are going to try to keep taking advantage of you. That's true, because there are people that are narcissists that are going to try to get their way. But what if you're the narcissist? It's a possibility. So at the end of the day, my emphasis, you will never hear me as a person say all black women is blah, 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 blah. Because that's what I see a lot now, especially on YouTube, when it comes to a lot of men expressing all black men or all black women or whatever. Because I will never put such a blanket statement on anything. Because who am I to say all of whoever is whatever? That's just ignorance. Because number one, that's coming from an emotional standpoint, and you already know that emotion and logic do not mix. Emotion and logic do not mix. It can't. You know, that's first and foremost to me, in my opinion. And secondly, I don't know everybody. You know, when I'm making a statement, I always try to say some people or most. And even then, sometimes that can sound a little ignorant because I don't know most of whatever. I can only go based off what I see. So that's what I can do. But I feel that it is extremely ignorant when some people can say, for an example, all black men or thugs and don't care about their kids or whatever. especially when they are black. That's just me. Because when it comes to so many people, you have to judge them based off their individuality. That's just me. You can't just judge everybody because of their skin complexion or their sex. You'll be surprised. Get to know a person and then judge them based off of that. And of course, people's gonna judge because that's what an opinion is. Look it up in the dictionary. That's what opinion means. To judge something based off of da 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 da. For the most part though, a lot of people who stereotype don't like being stereotyped. So why do it? I feel that a lot of people who want to be treated a certain way should be able to project that energy. That's how I feel. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's one thing. Number two, main moral of the story is that I also feel that we need to stop placing blame on others. It's like we have to be able to reflect on our own self. You know, we can't always just sit here and be like, oh, this sex over here and that sex over here, they're like this, they're like that. No, it's based on that person's individuality. That person, that experience that person went through is the reason why they are the way that they are. Since that person is like this, move on and try this person out. It's not because of their sex, it's not because of their race, it's because of what they've been through. So move on. Because if you think this black man or this Latina woman or this Asian person or this whoever that they are, yo, you just don't get it. Because anybody can be an asshole. Anybody can put you through whatever. It doesn't matter what they are. Think about it. You know, you'll hear so many experiences from so many different people. So the grass is not going to always be greener. You know, what you're going through from your side, it could be worse over there. You know why? Because of that individual. So think. I remember once I heard this story from this guy that he was getting sick and tired of American women. He just didn't like it. So he wanted to try somebody that was overseas. That's the route he wanted to go. But then he had a worse experience. I ain't gonna put him out there because I'm still cool with him. So it was worse. Matter of fact, I should ask him to do a small interview one day. If he's down for it. He might not be. If you're feeling what I'm saying overall, feel free to share this. Like and subscribe. All that good stuff. But I feel like I had to get this off my chest because so many people is just, I think that's their truth. But somebody's truth could be also somebody's lie.